Anyway, so Twitter is just one of these, okay? And there are hundreds, okay? And in 1 year, the active users on Twitter has grown by 20-fold. The number of active users on Twitter now exceed those of the Wall Street Journal. It exceeds those of the New York Times. And guess what? The United States isn't even at the top. This is bigger in Asia. Australia has more, Australia, that about as many people as what? Farragut, I think, or maybe Philadelphia, but they've got more Twitter users than the United States. We're just starting to see the potential of this. But there are also some issues, okay? There are some issues. So let's be rational about it, and let's not get stuck on the word free. Let's be rational business people. And some of the things that we have to keep in mind is some of the issues with the social media and how it's developing. What will it be? What is it going to be? A lot of these platforms, they're only a year old. They're babies. They're in the nascent stage of their product development. And they're all kind of struggling to figure out, what are we going to be? And how are we going to fit? And how's this all going to sort out? And how are people going to use us? Another question is, who will it be? Okay, because this is very, very crowded. On my next slide, I've got some of the logos of different companies that are out there. Who's going to be the leaders? Right now, Facebook is kind of starting to emerge as a leader, but this has only happened in the last 6 months. They've been in this, this death match with, MySpace, and then there's other ones trying to get in. And so Facebook seems to be emerging. Twitter seems to be emerging. Flickr seems to be emerging for a place to, repository for photos. YouTube seems to be emerging as the place to go to put your videos, okay? So all this is all sorting out, okay? How will it be measured, okay? Because, again, we are smart business people, and we're gonna ask the question, well, this is free, and there's a lot of excitement about this, but how do you measure it? How do you know if things are working? How do you know if we're gonna invest our time to market our products through some of these social media channels? How do we know if it works? And literally, some of these products are so new that the applications to measure are just coming out now. I mean, they're just coming out in the last week, and it's changing. I mean, I just read more and more about new applications to measure this stuff every week. And how will it be monetized? There's a big joke right now, about Twitter is they're going up, but they can't figure out, well, we're giving this all away for free, and we've got lots of users, and okay, there was that lesson back in the late 1990s that you can't build a business model on the internet based on page hits. Maybe we haven't learned that lesson yet. We've got lots of users, we've got lots of page hits, and we're going global as we become more and more popular. Show me the money. Where's the money? How are they going to survive? And how do you monetize it? What does it mean to you? How do you bring it back to your business? Okay? All that has to be sorted out. And it will be sorted out because the potential is vast. The potential is vast for connecting to your customers, to building a relationship in a new way, to finding customers. This is the truck stop of tomorrow. For a lot of your customers, it's the truck stop of today. Okay? So you need to get out there, you need to learn about it, you need to try it, you need to experiment. Think about, I was watching when the movie Wolverine came out. People were twittering in the middle of the movie. They were reviewing the movie at midnight on the first showing of Wolverine all around the world. Okay, think about if you're the marketing manager for that movie. Okay, you could adjust on the fly and you say, oh my gosh, people think it's too much of a love story. Change the advertising. The potential for feedback, the potential for research, the potential for new business ideas is amazing. It's amazing. Okay? But again, there's a lot of things to sort out yet. So my message is, hey, there's a lot of potential. It's free. We like free. But last time I checked, when I was working on this presentation last week, I found 70 different applications that say, we will help you improve your sales leads. This week, there's probably, I didn't update this today, but there's probably 80. There's probably 10 more between last week and this week, all right? So again, you need to have some rationality about this and think, all right, who are these people? Are they going to be around? Who are they appealing to? So what you need to do is think about for yourself, what does your business need? What are you trying to get from this? Are you trying to get sales leads? Are you trying to do research? Are you trying to make contacts? Are you trying to network? And that can help you sort through where to go. Another big thing to think about on this is, do you have the right resources? This can be a big time soaker. And right now, with a lot of experimentation, you may not get a lot out of it. So if you have someone in your business who just happens to love Facebook and do a lot on Facebook, well, that might be a place to start, but that might not be the best person to create your marketing strategy on social media just because they have a beautiful Facebook page. So think about, do you have the right resources? And one of the reasons this is so important is because if you don't understand the channel and understand the participants, you've got a big opportunity for humiliation. All of these channels, all these platforms have their own culture. They have their own rules. They have their own language. You know, Twitter, there's a Twitter dictionary. Yeah, there is. I mean, honestly, there is. So a backslash means this, and a hash mark means this. RT means retweet. So, yeah, whenever you send a message, it's a tweet on Twitter. Okay? So if you send it again, it's a retweet. So, but if you don't know that, you know, you could be humiliated, and you're going to be retweeted in ways you don't want to be retweeted. Okay? So, tweet right. The tweet smell of success. That was a free joke. It just came out. No extra money for you. Okay. And then finally, measure, measure, measure. How do you track success? All right. You have to think about this going into this. All right. This is my last slide, and then we'll open it up for questions, comments, or whatever you need to do. All right. As a leader, this is a time to not show fear. Fear is not going to help you in the recession. Fear only leads to poor results, bad decision, and loss. The recession, yes, it's painful, it's hard, but it's also a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity. And I hope I've shown you some of those things today, that, you know, this could be the chance of a lifetime. That your market, your company, your competitors are going to be different a year from now. How are you going to be different? How are you going to be positioned to win? Go back to your businesses. Go back to your companies. Embrace the opportunity and say, we need to do more with less. We need to use the whole buffalo. And you'll get some strange looks on that, but don't get it. Embrace our customers. Defend our brand. And get rid of stuff we can't measure. Okay? So don't have fear. Go out there and embrace the opportunity and say, this is a war. We're going to win. Let's get on with it. You know, have the right attitude. Have a winning attitude. You know, we are going to win the recession. And hopefully, I've given you some ideas today. I've given you some new perspectives that perhaps can help you get some competitive advantage. Do what your competitors fear to do. If they're not networking, go out and network. If they're not doing cold calls, go do cold calls. If they're afraid of standing up and giving a presentation to 50 people at the Chamber of Commerce, you go do it. You go connect with customers in the community. Go where they're not going. Go where they're afraid to go. And finally, I think one of the most important things you can do as a leader is dispense hope. Okay? Don't show fear to your companies and your employees. Dispense hope. Tell them, and this is the truth, things are going to turn around, and we've got a plan, and we're going to make it to the other side, and we're going to win. Okay? So that's the end of my formal presentation, and we've got 15 minutes. Oh,